Hello traders, you can download a free Forex robot for MT4 and MT5 that has lots of indicators and candlestick patterns built in by using the link in the description below. Now, right now on my screen, I am looking at the PZ Goldfinch Scalper EA for MT5 developed by PZ Trading SLU. First thing to note is that this is a free EA, you know, and it is currently listed on the MQL5 Marketplace as version 7.5, last updated in October 2022. Now, from what I can see here, this EA is, seems to be specifically built for MT5. So, it seems like it doesn't have an MT4 version. Now, that's important to keep in mind as we go through the rest of the review. Okay, looking at the description, this EA is essentially a scalper system designed to react to short bursts of volatility. The idea is that it tries to take advantage of quick price accelerations in the market where momentum builds up in a very short period of time. Now, scrolling down, I can see the developer has simplified this newer version to make it easier to optimize inside the strategy tester. So instead of overly complex logic, it focuses more on adjustable parameters that the trader can fine tune based on their own testing. Moving into the inputs, the first thing that stands out is the trigger mechanism, all right, which is based on a price movement in pips combined with a time window. So essentially, the EA is designed to react when the market moves a certain distance within a specific time range. That's the core condition that determines when a trade setup is considered. Then we have trade management settings like break even options, trailing stop behavior, stop loss, and take profit controls. These settings allow flexibility in how trades are managed once they are active, especially in terms of how profits are protected or locked in. I also noticed there are options for session selection and weekday filtering, which means the EA can be restricted to trade only during certain market hours or days, depending on user preference. That kind of control is usually useful for adapting to different trading conditions. Now, there is also a money management section where you can either use auto lot sizing based on account balance or set a fixed manual lot size. So risk exposure is not fixed by default, all right, and can be adjusted depending on how the trader wants to operate. Now, moving into the backtesting section, the developer clearly states that this EA is designed for tick data only and it should be tested in every tick mode. So it also mentions that it does not rely on OHLC data, meaning the simulation is built around more granular price movement. Okay, so let's head over to our strategy tester right now. And we can see this is the PZ Goldfinch Scalper EA. I have already run the test. The symbol is XAUUSD. We use the H1 time frame, and the period we tested the EA over is 1st January 2026, the beginning of this year till date, right? And then the delays, last ping to the server, I prefer to use that, for better accuracy. And then the every tick modeling, just like the information on the MQL5 Marketplace suggests. Okay, so we are using the every tick modeling, okay, the every tick mode, all right? And then this is the chart history. We can see that, as the name implies, this is a scalper. It's a scalping EA, right? It's a scalper. We can see how the trade history is literally covering the candlesticks, right? So the EA is a scalping EA and it executes lots of trades, right? This is the hourly time frame, but you can see how many trades were executed over the hours, right? So Um, Looking at the historical testing environment, this gives us a more detailed view of how the EA behaves during fast price movements, which is important for a scalping system like this. So what I am observing on the chart is that the logic appears to focus on short, fast movements in price, and trade activity is closely tied to those quick expansions in volatility rather than long market trends. All right. So I would still recommend running longer optimization and testing across different symbols as well, just to get a more complete understanding of how it behaves under different market conditions. Now, let us look at the results. Okay, this is quite interesting. This is quite interesting. Now, we can see that um, the initial deposit is $100,000 and the total net profit is 1,129,030,982.02 dollars, right? And then we can see that 75,216 trades we are taking. Remember that the back testing took place in less than 5 months, right? Over less than 5 months. And this is the results we are seeing. Okay, I am kind of impressed, but remember that historical backtest results do not guarantee future performance. Okay, so the largest profit trade was 358,700, and the largest loss trade was 227,800. The average profit 18,739.27, and the average loss 24,461.92. So this tells me that the risk to reward ratio is quite bad because the average profit is even less than the average loss. Even though the largest profit is more than the average, the largest profit is more than the largest loss, but let us judge with the average, right? So the average profit is quite less compared to the average loss. But one thing I noticed is that the win rate is high. That's one of my observations. We can see that 37,374 short trades we are taking with 91.29% win rate, and 37,842 long trades we are taking with 91.44% win rate. So I guess the win rate was one of the most beneficial factors, right? Despite the risk to reward ratio not being good enough, the win rate covered up for that. And coupled with the fact that so many trades we are taking. Now, when you compare over 75,000 trades, over 90% win rate, compare that, alongside with a risk to reward ratio that is it's not extremely bad. It is bad actually, but it's not extremely bad because you can see the difference between the average profit and average loss is just it's not exactly so much like that. Okay, so what I'm just trying to say is that the win rate kind of covered up for that. Okay, and it's no wonder that we had this massive total net profit. But like I said, historical backtest results are not a guarantee for future performance. Okay, so it's important not to interpret this as guaranteed future performance. Scalping systems like this are especially sensitive to spreads, slippage, broker execution, and overall market conditions. So overall, this EA is clearly built around short-term volatility capture, with tight, fast reactions. But real-world performance will depend heavily on optimization, execution quality, and testing conditions before any live consideration. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.